Hey there, welcome back to my channel, it's me the Mind Injector. In this video we've got an absolute blockbuster of a story to delve into. It's about AMC Entertainment, the movie theater chain. And trust me, the plot thickens. We're talking about unexpected surges, surprising earnings, Hollywood strikes, and the future of cinema. So grab your popcorn, because this one's going to be a thriller. AMC Entertainment, the legendary movie theater chain, made headlines with an unexpected twist. On November 8th, they dropped a bombshell. The company announced that its revenues skyrocketed to $1.41 billion. Now, that's already impressive, but here's the kicker. It exceeded Wall Street's expectations by 11.6%. Wall Street had predicted revenues of $1.26 billion, and AMC crushed it out of the park. This incredible revenue growth of 45.2% compared to the previous year was driven by two main factors. First, there was a substantial increase in the contribution per patron, which basically means people were spending more when they visited AMC theaters. Second, there was a 38.4% increase in theater attendance. People were coming back to the movies, and they were doing it in style. But hold on to your seats, because that's not all. AMC also delivered a surprise on the earnings per share front. They reported an EPS of $2.28. Now, why is this surprising? Well, it's a significant improvement over the previous year's loss of $2.20 per share. And what's even more jaw-dropping is that this was way ahead of what analysts had expected. Analysts were predicting a loss of 18 cents per share. AMC essentially flipped the script. You're probably wondering, how did this happen? Well, hold tight, we'll get to that. But for now, just soak in the fact that AMC pulled off an incredible feat. So, how did AMC manage this unexpected turnaround? CEO Adam Aron attributes their success to innovative marketing and pricing strategies. It's all about getting people to spend more, particularly in the high-margin food and beverage business. They figured out a way to make going to the movies a more enticing experience, and it's paying off. But that's not the whole story. AMC also made some strategic moves that turned the tide. They closed down low-performing theaters, while simultaneously launching new ones that clicked with the audience. It's all about making smart choices, and AMC seems to have cracked the code. But CEO Adam Aron isn't blind to the challenges on the horizon. There are storm clouds gathering in Hollywood. Strikes by actors and writers are looming, and they could potentially impact AMC's performance in 2024. Now, Aron isn't taking sides, and he's urging everyone involved to sit down at the negotiation table and end the months-long disharmony within the creative community. These strikes have caused disruptions in the flow of movies to theaters and homes. Movie projects have been delayed, and studios are likely to reshuffle their production and release schedules once the labor action is resolved. So, there are hurdles ahead, and AMC is not brushing them under the red carpet. Now, let's talk about the bigger picture. AMC's release of its third quarter results happened amidst a challenging year for the company. Their shares saw a decline of 67%, which stands in stark contrast to the S&P 500's year-to-date return of 15.6%. But, despite all the odds, AMC's third quarter financial performance suggests that the turnaround might be in the works. The local multiplex is making a comeback as the pandemic eases, but there's still a gap to bridge. Attendance at the domestic box office is still 16% below 2019 levels. That's not a small number. AMC's third quarter financial results come at a pivotal moment. The Hollywood industry is going through major shifts. AMC Theaters, which was once synonymous with riding out the meme stock mania, is now transforming into a more mainstream market stock. This transformation is inevitable as the cinema industry evolves. While there were concerns about how AMC would navigate the upcoming Hollywood strikes, the financial results showed promise. CEO Adam Aron noted that while the domestic audience was still below 2019 levels, AMC was making up for it by generating more revenue per moviegoer. They were achieving this through increased sales of food and beverages, among other strategies. And of course, they were also streamlining their theater operations by closing down underperforming ones while opening new successful locations. As we look ahead, the short-term effects of the Hollywood strikes are indeed a concern. They could pose additional challenges for AMC in 2024. But AMC is not just waiting around, they're taking action. They're urging everyone involved to come to the table and reach an agreement. And here's an interesting tidbit. AMC is stepping into new territories. They've recently been involved in the distribution of the Taylor Swift The Eras Tour concert film, and it's been a massive success, raking in over $200 million in global box office. The company sees a future in concert films and aims to work with some of the biggest names in the music industry. This is part of their strategy to diversify their offerings beyond traditional Hollywood blockbusters. The financial results also hinted at something important. AMC intends to continue raising fresh capital. This is a strategy they've been employing to manage their high debt load and deal with disruptions in the Hollywood movie pipeline due to the pandemic and labor actions. CEO Aaron made it clear that they'll keep seeking equity capital when it makes sense. Before we get into the exciting details, let me introduce you to Moomoo Financial. If you open a brokerage account with Moomoo and deposit at least $1 using the link in the description, you'll get a chance to draw a free stock worth up to $2,000. But that's not all. If you make a net deposit of $100 or more, you'll receive not just one, but 5 free stocks worth up to $2,000 each. And if you're really serious about investing, you can deposit $1,000 or more and get a whopping 15 free stocks, bringing your potential earnings to a staggering $30,000. So sign up now using the link in the description and get those free stocks. Now let's get back to the video. The third quarter was quite the spectacle for AMC theaters. Two blockbusters, Barbie and Oppenheimer, graced their screens. Barbie, by Warner Brothers, managed to pull in a staggering $1.4 billion in worldwide box office sales since its release. And it didn't stop there. Universal's Oppenheimer achieved $948 million in worldwide sales. These two movies were like gold mines for AMC. So, what about those third quarter numbers? AMC reported a loss of just 9 cents a share, and when it came to revenue, they reached $1.41 billion, which was a remarkable 45% increase compared to the previous year. These results were particularly significant for AMC. They even mentioned that when it came to revenue and adjusted earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation and amortization, this was the most successful third quarter in their 103-year history. Their adjusted EBITDA reached $193.7 million, a striking difference from the $12.9 billion loss they faced a year ago. Let's not forget their financial position. During the third quarter, they underwent a 1-for-10 reverse stock split, converted APE preferred shares to common stock, and sold 40 million shares, which raised a whopping $325.5 million. This move significantly boosted their cash reserves, and they ended the quarter with $730 million in cash. So, what's next for AMC Entertainment? The challenges are apparent, but they've already shown that they can navigate through troubled waters. Hollywood strikes may loom large, but AMC is calling for unity and resolution. They're also venturing into new territories like concert films, which could be a game changer. The box office is on the path to recovery, and AMC's innovative strategies are working. Even though they have a long way to go to reach pre-pandemic attendance levels, they're generating more revenue per customer, and that's a sign of a resilient and adaptable business. But it's not just about the movies. AMC's vision includes diversification. They're exploring opportunities in live sports and concerts, hinting at a broader range of entertainment experiences. This could potentially reshape the way we look at movie theaters. In conclusion, AMC Entertainment's unexpected surge in the third quarter is a testament to their resilience and ability to adapt. They're not just surviving, they are thriving. Despite the challenges on the horizon, AMC's financial results are turning heads, and the company is actively exploring new avenues for growth. So, keep an eye on AMC because the next chapters in their story promise to be as thrilling as the blockbuster movies they showcase. And remember, the show must go on. The world of cinema is evolving, and AMC is at the forefront of that transformation. This is it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching, and please make sure to subscribe, like, and leave a comment down below.